Damas y caballeros, por favor, démosle la bienvenida a los técnicos oficiales para las competencias de hoy.
So the start list for the women's sprint qualification process, and it will be 2 Peruvian cyclists to get us underway.
Athletes, please make your way to the track.
Featuring down number 61 is Juliana Gaviria, the bronze medalist from 2015. And some strong athletes from Canada as well, new names emerging. The likes of Kelsey Mitchell, the newest in the national team, only started track cycling a couple of years ago. And the more well-known, perhaps to some of you, Amelia Walsh, will also be going wearing bib number 44. Lovely opportunity for the Peruvian cyclists to get underway.
We're getting ready then for our first
starting things off, and that's a great honour for them.
This is a 200 metres flying start qualification.
Well, across the total cycling programme at Toronto 2015, it was Canada that absolutely dominated, with 11 of the 18 gold medals being taken. USA and Colombia, traditionally strong cycling nations as well at the Pan American Games. They won 3 gold medals each. And so we begin.
Estephany VALDIVIA up on the track now.
It is Estephany VALDIVIA of Peru, the first to go.
As much height as possible, then dive down the banking and try and set
women's sprint qualification competition. So what we've got here is a flying start.
The 200-metre line is where she is reaching on the track now. The white line down the middle of the track.
3 laps until Estephany VALDIVIA's time begins. It's a single lap, so now she's going to build up the speed. American Games record 10.992 set by Monique Sullivan. That was in Toronto 4 years ago.
She's now starting to wind the pace up. We've got the disc wheel in the back for the aerodynamics. She's got the spoke front wheel.
Getting ready to get underway. Estephany VALDIVIA, the roar of the crowd, is going to spur her on, hopefully to a best time ever.
200-metre line. Here she goes. Let's get behind her. Estephany VALDIVIA, 200 to go.
Now, Estephany VALDIVIA is going to get down to that racing line.
Y ya va a enfrentar los últimos 50 metros para cronometraje 2. Se clasifican. Top bien la corredora de Perú, Estephany VALDIVIA.
13.597, an average
time
speed
set
of
13.597 for Estephany VALDIVia. So the first time has been registered. It's a 13.597 for the Peruvian rider.
The second rider up on the track from
we have
Peru,
the fastest 12 going through. The 3 out of the 15 therefore will be eliminated.
Starting to wind the gear up.
Ghillma BENDEZU of Peru next to go.
As they hit that 200-metre line, hopefully as fast as possible. Let's get behind this rider, Ghillma BENDEZU of Peru.
Abriendo los 200 metros lanzados para damas, se está encaramando en la parte alta y toca 42 grados. Cuando pise la línea, cuando venga lanzada, ahí comenzarán oficialmente los 200 metros para Ghillma BENDEZU de Perú.
The idea for the riders is to really be at their top speed as they hit the 200-metre line.
Out of the saddle, puts in the big power effort, is going to hit this 200-metre to go line.
So here we go. Now the time starts. Ghillma BENDEZU of Peru looking to beat the 13.597. That's the best we've got so far, and she's up on that already. Crosses the line, 13.021, so Ghillma BENDEZU of Peru is now the fastest that we've seen.
5.295 kilometers an hour.
That's a good half a second quicker than her teammate Estephany VALDIVIA. So she is very much in contention now, but we have got some very fast competitors still to come.
Third rider from Argentina, Mariana Diaz. looking to set the fastest
It's
time.
Mariana Diaz of Argentina next to go.
13.021 seconds. That average speed nice and high now, and this rider looking to set the time.
El récord de Argentina lo tiene Natalia Vera de Cochabamba de los Juegos Panamericanos pasados con 10 segundos 988 milésimas. Única corredora argentina que ha bajado la barrera de los 11 segundos.
Mariana Diaz starting to wind the pace up now. Has got a big gear on this bike, looking to get on top of that
Diaz, who has enjoyed success at the Pan American Games, took a bronze medal in the BMX 4 years ago in Toronto, now making the switch across to the track.
Hit that white line absolutely flat out.
And here she comes, starts very impressively. This is good work from Diaz. And she is already up and already the fastest we've seen. It's the line on 12.845, so Mariana Diaz, the fastest that we've had. Average speed of 56.1 kilometers an hour, first to break the 56 barrier. And in contrast to the 55.3 of Ghillma BENDEZU, so Diaz the fastest.
Our next rider up on the track, one of the first of the two Ecuador riders to reach the boards. We welcome from Ecuador, Catherine Cargua.
Catherine Cargua, Ecuador, el récord ecuatoriano lo tiene Doni Samaniego.
It is Catherine Cargua of Ecuador that's next to go in this women's qualification process. This is qualification for the heat, the racing action in sprint cycling.
Catherine Cargua from Ecuador, choosing the disc wheel in the back and the bladed carbon fibre spoke front wheel. Now starting to speed up, getting ready for this 200 metres effort. 12 of 15
fastest we've had so far. Mariana Diaz, 12.845.
Catherine Cargua underway, 200 metres to go.
Cargua hits the line. 200 metres, that's all this is assessed over. And she's started well. She's already up by a couple of hundreds on Diaz. And that is nicely done. 12.339 for Catherine Cargua
of Ecuador, top of the leaderboard. Still, the Pan Am record is not close. 10.992.
The best that we've had so far set by Catherine Cargua of Ecuador. Then it's Mariana Diaz. Then it's Ghillma BENDEZU. Then it's Estephany VALDIVIA. There is a confirmation that it is the Ecuadorian rider Catherine Cargua who's leading the way.
Ecuador, Genesis Lozano.
Genesis Lozano of Ecuador, the next to go. Fifth of the 15.
The time to beat, 12.339 seconds. And we've seen Genesis Lozano warming up now on the track. A nice frontal area, trying to keep that nose down close to those handlebars to cut through the air. Now starting to accelerate out of the saddle. The bell goes.
Here comes the bell, and so Genesis Lozano approaching the 200-metre mark.
200 metres to go.
Is she going to be up here? No. 0.15 down and crosses the line. 12.677, so just a little shy by a third of a second of her teammate Catherine Cargua. So it is Ecuador 1 and 2, Argentina 3. Genesis Lozano going into second place. First time that we've actually had a rider come out and not beat the previous time.
Y campeona mundial de los 500 2005, una estrella en la Pista de América.
Please welcome onto the track the rider from Cuba, 5 times a medalist in the World Championships, silver medalist
now
in the
a really decorated competitor coming up, Lisandra Guerra. The 31-year-old world champion back in 2008 in Manchester. And the gold medalist in 2011 in the sprint competition. Guadalajara, having taken the silver in Rio
The time to beat 12.3
4 years before that. So, Lisandra Guerra of Cuba.
Track rider, look at the speed as she accelerates into the 200 to go.
She really is moving nicely, Lisandra Guerra, and she is 400s up. Crosses the line impressively. 11.422 for Lisandra Guerra, and she is really well above the work of Catherine Cagua. Very fast performance indeed from Lisandra Guerra.
We welcome now to the boards.
She's not far off a full second faster. So it is Lisandra Guerra in the lead, it's Catherine Cagua in second place, and Genesis Lozano in third, as we look now at Natalia Vera of Argentina. Second of the two competitors from Argentina to go, and the seventh overall.
11.422, the time to beat. The Argentinian rider Natalia Vera on the top of the boards now, using all her skill, trying to stay as close to that wall at the top of the track as possible. Double disc wheels in, starting to wind the pace up. The cadence now a little bit higher. Now it's an explosive effort into the final 200 metres, still staying high.
Argentina's Natalia Vera approaches the line. Here we go, the 200-metre sprint is on. The time to beat is 11.422, set by Lisandra Guerra, and she's a little outside of that at the moment, is Vera. She's going to stay outside of that, 11.935, half a second down on the time from Lisandra Guerra. So the Cuban is the best that we've seen so far.
We welcome now onto the track our 8th rider of the 15 riders who are looking to qualify. Ladies and gentlemen, already a bronze medalist in the team sprint.
So to Juliana Gaviria.
Juliana Gaviria.
A really experienced competitor, the 28-year-old from Colombia. Team sprint silver medalist in Guadalajara in 2011. 3 times a medalist, all bronze in Toronto, including in this event. She's been a Pan American champion on several occasions as well. Such a strong cycling nation, Colombia.
Just asking her to back off a little bit before she undertook this sprint. Juliana Gaviria, her brother.
Now, can she keep this under control? Gaviria into the 200. Time to beat 11.422, set by Lisandra Guerra. She's close to it. She's certainly close to it. Is she going to go ahead? Not quite, 11.71. So Lisandra Guerra still the fastest we've seen. Juliana Gaviria in second position.
11.422.
Some very interesting matches coming up in the heats.
Looking to qualify then, these riders, 12 out of the 15 riders will qualify. Gold medalist in the team sprints now arrives on the track. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jessica Salazar.
So to Jessica Salazar, the Mexican rider, multiple Pan American champion, very successful athlete, 23-year-old already, has such a large collection of honours. Won her first sprint title at the Pan American Championships in Santiago in 2015. Jessica Salazar attacking the time of 11.422, set by Lisandra Guerra. First person to be inside of it, just in time of it by 300ths, that's all. And she's not quite inside at the end, 11.435, so still Lisandra Guerra has the advantage, the Cuban, the fastest we've seen, but Jessica Salazar in second position, comfortably in a qualification berth. It is 12 out of the 15 that go through, but the battle is for preferential position in terms of the heats. It's about who you want to be taking on.
de México en la pista. Otra gran corredora panamericana, Daniela Gaxiola, ahora para el ejercicio de los 200 metros y tratar de entrar en la clasificación. Daniela Gaxiola, otra de las grandes corredoras.
So to Daniela Gaxiola of Mexico.
En velocidad y velocidad por equipos. Viene ahora sobre
second of two consecutive Mexican riders to attack the velodrome. A reminder, it's Lisandra Guerra, the fastest we've seen, 11.422. 10.922 is the Pan American record.
Great track craft now as she dives down the banking. Look at the speed as she gets on top of that gear. Let's see whether she can beat the time.
Daniela Gaxiola attacking the time of Lisandra Guerra. And she's nicely inside by 600ths at the moment. Everyone so far has fallen away at the end, not this time. Daniela Gaxiola has gone into the lead, 11.291, the best that we've seen so far. Lisandra Guerra into second position in the qualification order. Daniela Gaxiola, really impressive ride that from the Mexican.
Con 10 segundos, 992 milésimas en Toronto, 4 años atrás.
Next rider, the 11th rider to go, will be from Canada, silver medalist in the team sprint.
Canada's Kelsey Mitchell.
Getting herself ready for this big effort.
Has already enjoyed success in the team sprint competition. Newest member of the national team, Mitchell, only really started her track cycling work a couple of years ago. Enormous amounts of development and potential in this sport.
Here we go then, this is Kelsey Mitchell of Canada.
So Kelsey Mitchell now heads to the line. It's Daniela Gaxiola who's set the fastest time so far, but this is under attack. A tenth and a bit better so far is Mitchell, and convincingly so. 10.89, the first 11-second break we've had. Kelsey Mitchell of Canada. And we've actually got ourselves there a Pan-American record set by Kelsey Mitchell. 10.89, the Pan-American record set by Monique Sullivan in Toronto 4 years ago has gone. What about that from Kelsey Mitchell? The Pan-American record broken in the qualification by this young athlete.
That's a superb sprint by Kelsey Mitchell.
Magnificent display from Kelsey Mitchell to set a new Pan-American record.
On a slow day on this track, but that is a superb sprint.
That is now really going to make things difficult for those still to come.
From Jamaica, Dalia Palmer.
Tercer récord de los Juegos que cae en la pista mágica de Lima. En la pista
Jamaica's Dalia Palmer.
De Jamaica ahora. La campana, la voz de bronce se viene para la jamaiquina.
So it is Mitchell in first position with a new Pan-American record of 10.89. What can the rider from Jamaica, Dalia Palmer, do? She's down by almost 4/10 of a second. And in the end, about a second shy. So in sixth position, Dalia Palmer, so that will be good enough to get qualification for the heats. Kelsey Mitchell has blown everyone out of the water so far.
Earlier by Kelsey Mitchell, who has really turned the heat up on everyone else. 10.890, new Pan American record on the track. Now we welcome to the boards, riding
3 are to go. It's Joan Rodriguez of Guatemala. And those are the standings. It's those down the bottom end of the order, the bottom 3 that are really going to be worried. Currently, the bottom 3 competitors are Mariana Diaz, Ghillma BENDEZU and Estephany VALDIVIA, Argentina, and the 2 Peruvian competitors. They're the ones facing elimination at the moment.
Real sprinter style, looks powerful.
3 out of the 15 will not make it through to the heats.
Joan Rodriguez, her aim is to hit the white line.
Here goes Joan Rodriguez of Guatemala.
Here we go, 200 200 to go.
Can she get herself into one of those top 12 positions? She's 3/10 outside of the lead, that's okay. And crosses the line 11.659, that's the 5th strongest that we've seen, so no problems at all for Joanne Rodriguez in terms of qualification for the heats.
In the women's sprint.
Tiempo para la corredora de Guatemala, Joanne Rodriguez, 11 segundos, 614 milésimas.
So to the penultimate competitor.
Next rider up on the track, she's seen her teammate break the Pan American record, silver medalist.
This will be most interesting indeed. Amelia Walsh of Canada, the silver medalist in the team sprint competition, alongside Kelsey Mitchell. The Canadian is now going to attack this new Pan American record set by her teammate, 26-year-old. Competed in multi-sport games before, including the Commonwealth Games.
Walsh now starting to wind the pace up. Her teammate has ridden a 10.890, beating the previous record of Monique Sullivan of Canada.
Quite calm so far from Amelia Walsh. Now she really is winding up the pace. Really big attack about to come from Amelia Walsh of Canada.
She dives down the banking, 200 to go.
Here we go. She's got a really nice line to get this underway. Amelia Walsh attacking Kelsey Mitchell's time. She's 2/10 outside of it at the moment. This is going to be very good indeed. It's going to be one of the strongest that we've seen. And she is in 5th position, Amelia Walsh of Canada. 11.453 the time, so still the only time we've had sub-11 is the time of Kelsey Mitchell to set that new Pan American record. Second strongest, Daniela Gacciola, 11.291.
In the Kieran, and the bronze medalist in the team sprint from Colombia, Marta Bayona.
It is the final competitor to go in this competition, in the qualification phase, and then we will have seen all of the 15. Marta Bayona of Colombia, 23-year-old. She has been a World Championship silver medalist, albeit in a different discipline. The Karen.
Out of the 15, getting ready now to unleash this effort on the track. The time to beat, 10.890 for Marta Bayona of Colombia. She's now starting to accelerate. Look at the
There goes Marta Bayona of Colombia.
Dive down the banking, hits the line, 200 to go.
The final competitor to go is Marta Bayona of Colombia. And she's very close to this leading time, to this new Pan American record time, and that's a very good display indeed. 11.134 for Marta Bayona, second fastest that we've seen, and not too far away at all from Kelsey Mitchell's time. And so that is the lot. We've seen all of the 15 go. It means that it's Mariana Diaz, Ghillma BENDEZU and Estephany VALDIVIA who miss out on qualification for the race format, the match play system in the heats. And it's Kelsey Mitchell of Canada who has dominated with a brilliant time. Confirmation of the results in qualification in the women's sprint competition, and it's a Pan American record set by Kelsey Mitchell of Canada ahead of Marta Bayona of Colombia and Gacciola Gonzalez of Mexico. As we look down the order, it's the competitors in 13th, 14th and 15th, Diaz, BENDEZU and Valdivia, who miss out and will not progress to the final stages.